Hey, welcome everybody to another edition of the Carter Hour for July 31st, 2011 via the webcam. I kind of wanted to do a follow-up video on the video that I did last night. It was kind of a quick video. I put it up there. I was a little bit upset at the second incident in Canton, Ohio by the same officer a year previous to the incident that just occurred. And, I honestly thought that, maybe this officer had done this once, but, once, twice, I'm sure he's done it 3 or 4 or 5 times. And I was a little upset, and I used some foul language. So if I, offended some of my subscribed viewers or some of you viewers out there in YouTube land, I apologize for that. I just was very compelled to put up a video of how I felt at that time. I felt if I didn't do it now, I won't do it. So I figured I'd put up a video. And this kind of brings me to kind of like another situation I want to talk about protecting yourself. And I think that everybody should have a plan to protect themselves regardless of what the situation may be. You should have, if you ever leave your house, you should always be armed with an audio and video recording device. Most people's cell phones nowadays have them, or a camcorder. I know it's sometimes big and bulky to take, but arm yourself. I see this. I take this with me all the time, and I also have a BlackBerry phone that also is capable of 480p. I believe it's 480p, maybe it's 360, but video recording, but it does a good job at it. So, I'm armed with both. So I take these with me everywhere I go. And there's a reason. Because if you ever get caught up in a situation where, they're claiming something that you did and you have it on, video recording saying, well, look at this. That's not true at all. It's basically protecting yourself. It's your witness. You might need it for, other things. Also, you might need to, in case somebody's doing something wrong, literally doing something wrong, you might need it for that too. But also you should know your rights. As a citizen of the United States, you should know your rights. You should read the Constitution, understand it, maybe even carry a mini Constitution with you. You should always have plenty of food and water on hand in case, power goes out, or, for a couple days, and, you need to make some food, get some sterno, make sure your fuel cans are filled. I know fuel's really high priced right now. Make sure that's, you've got that all taken care of. And if you're going to do a lot of food, you're going to put a lot of food away, make sure you rotate it out every once in a while, have a plan how you're going to set that up. And it's just good to be prepared. You might also want to take some money. Silver is still pretty cheap. You might want to start taking some money and some extra money. I know a lot of people don't have extra money, but even, I don't know what silver. I think silver, the last time I looked, was 40 bucks an ounce. A lot cheaper than gold. But silver is also used for a lot more things. So I believe in the coming days, silver will be the way to go, in the fact that it will be in more demand than gold will. Because gold, there's a few resources that gold is used for, but silver is dominant over the gold usage. So it's better to invest in something that's an asset than something that's not an asset, like the US dollar. I'm just trying to think of ways, that I've been kind of planning up to kind of share with you guys. Just, make sure you keep yourself protected. It's very important. Arm yourself if you have to. Make sure that, just make sure you kind of sit down and put a plan together. If you're a single person, then you don't have to explain your plan with anybody else. But if you know you have a family, then you might want to sit them down and say, hey, this is, if this happens, this is what we're going to do, so on and so forth. I don't think a lot of people have done that because we're so disconnected in this virtual wireless world we call the technology age. So that's just a little video I want to put together for you guys. Again, I'm not trying to pick a fight on YouTube about the last couple of videos I did. Looks like I've gotten positive reviews from it, which is definitely a good thing, and I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the new subscribers that came on board, and so if you're watching the video, you know, I'd ask you to, if you want, please subscribe. But that is it. Another edition of the Carter Hour for July 31st, 2011 via the webcam. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, my new subscribers, people that are watching my video. If you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and click that button if you want. And we'll see you next time. Take care.